Hey good people, welcome back to Frizz and Fragrance. My name is Kara, and whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. Today, I wanted to do a fragrance update, and I wanted to talk about what I purchased in the month of January, what came in and what is out, because I did sell some fragrances, and I'd like to make this a monthly video that I do on this channel. So if that sounds good to you, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think, and come on down the fragrance rabbit hole with me because we smell good over here. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I cannot complain. It is President's Day. It is windy out, but I am in, and I don't plan on going anywhere. So let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer, and let's get this show on the road. Now, before we talk about the fragrances that I purchased in January, I want to say that I bought a lot of fragrances in December that I have not talked about yet on this channel. So when I do mention them, I will tell you that I bought them in December of 2024, but this video is going to be a new series starting with my 2025 purchases. Yeah, they're in the bathroom. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know what's in, what's out. And also, I want to let you know if I was able to use anything from YouTube to purchase the fragrances, or did I use money from my own budget. So first, let's do the R.I.P. We are going to talk about fragrances that had to leave my collection. Well, actually, some of them didn't have to leave. Some of them were taken, and some of them were sold. So I'm going to scoot over because I don't have these, and I'm going to just pop up some pictures. The first fragrance that is out, and I did sell this, is Navitus Amorous Intense. This fragrance was created by AI the Great on YouTube, and it was basically supposed to smell like baked pears. I really tried to give that fragrance a chance, but to me, it was sharp. I'm not sure how to explain it, but if you've ever had and it didn't smell like watermelon, but if you ever had like a watermelon or an apple Jolly Rancher, I always said they reminded me a little bit of gasoline in a way. They were just so sharp, like my mouth is watering just thinking about it. That's how I felt about the baked pears scent. I just don't think it mixed very well with my personal body chemistry, and I wanted to like it, but I just didn't. And I thought that for the amount of that fragrance that I had, the 100 mLs, and they don't come in a smaller size, I just felt like it could be rehomed to somebody who was looking for it. And so I did sell that on Mercari, I want to say maybe sometime in December, and I'm really hoping that whoever purchased it loves it because I barely used it. I did try to give it a chance, but it just was not for me. So R.I.P. to Amorous Intense. Ooh, the next one, y'all, Her Confessions. Her Confessions was by, or is by, Lattafa, and that was supposed to be a dupe of Blanche Bette, I believe, and I can't remember the fragrance house, but a lot of people were just like, oh my gosh. No, to me, the fragrance made me smell more mature than what I wanted to smell like, and the coconut note that's in that fragrance was just so strong. It reminded me of a smell that I remember smelling in my grandmother's house, one of my grandmothers, and I just didn't like it. I liked it for that nostalgia feeling, but I don't like that fragrance for a personal scent for me. So I did sell that one on Mercari. Another one I sold was also a dupe of Blanche Bette, which is Lacti Divina, and that one was by Paris Corner. I actually like that one better than Her Confession. I feel like it was a little bit milder and a little bit smoother, but I didn't like it. And I like gourmand, milky, creamy fragrances, but those two, they just did not mesh well with me. I just knew I wasn't gonna wear it. I wasn't gonna wear either of them. I wasn't gonna layer them with anything. They just were not up my alley. So R.I.P. to Lacti Divina. Did I sell Lacti Divina? Yeah, I did sell that one. Yes, that one did go. The next fragrance I actually love, but it was confiscated from my home, and that is the Assad Bourbon. Y'all, Assad Bourbon smells so good. It's unisex, but leaning masculine.
Can I use the bathroom?
Sure, you can use the bathroom. Oh, can I borrow your charger? Oh, let me have a box too. Thanks. So sweet. I have to pull up the notes because I need to tell y'all. And I do have a review on the Acai bourbon, but y'all, that one, bee's knees, okay? Now, Acai bourbon is by Latafa, y'all. Oh, it's on Amazon for $28.75. I feel like I paid more than that. Lavender, pink pepper, Mirabelle, cacao, Divana, nutmeg, bourbon, vanilla, amber, and vetiver. Y'all, it is so good. So good. But yes, a friend of mine took that for himself, and now I only get to smell it sometimes. So that's what happened to Acai bourbon. Oh, he gave me a charger that doesn't even work. Acai bourbon is definitely worth having in your collection if you like those notes, and if you are a woman but you like unisex fragrances. I think that one is so good. It smells masculine at first, but then it goes through this beautiful evolution. The lavender's not too strong, and it just settles down to just some like vanilla goodness with a little bit of spice, and it does smell good on other people. So I might have to repurchase Acai bourbon for myself, but R.I.P to Acai bourbon for now. This next one was also, I gave it away. Although I really liked it, I gave it to the same person, and that one is Kahila Lux by Latafa. Kahila Lux is kind of this boozy cherry cola fragrance. I personally think it smells better on a man than on myself, but I think it smells really good. It kind of reminds me of something that would be in the family of like the Born to Be Unforgettable by Killian, but I didn't like Born to Be Unforgettable. I didn't like it at all, but it's in that family. A fragrance I could see myself layering it with would be like a Lost Cherry, or even an Angel Share. Lost Cherry by Tom Ford, Angel Share by Killian. Again, it's a cherry cola kind of boozy scent. I enjoyed it. Again, I think I prefer it on a man, so that's why I gave it away, but it's a very, very good fragrance. So R.I.P to Kahila Lux. The last fragrance I gave to my sister, and I gave it to her because although I really like the fragrance, I already had a dupe of it. And so this is Soiree, and I believe Soiree, I got on Aroma Concepts, but I can't remember which house that it's from. Soiree is a dupe of the Eilish fragrance by Billie Eilish, and I already had a dupe, which is the Ophidian Sweet Surrender. I did not need to have two dupes, and unfortunately, I did not pay attention to the notes when I purchased Soiree. So there was just no need for me to keep it because I already had the 100 mLs of the Ophidian Sweet Surrender. So R.I.P to Soiree. Ariel has that. Those are the fragrances that have left my collection. Now let's talk about the fragrances that are in. I got some fragrances and some samples and some decants. So first, from Scent Split, I do have the new Angels Share Paradise by Killian. And again, these are from Scent Split. These are 5 mLs. And then I have Caspian Cherry by Electimus. So I will be doing a review of both of these, especially the Killian. I know a lot of people were anticipating that coming out, and I do have some thoughts about it already. Next, I have some samples from Lucky Scent. My sister and I have been doing a series on all of the zoologist fragrances, and I lost the last set. I feel like they might be at her house, so I had to reorder those, and then I ordered a couple others. So I have from D Anam, I have White Rice. From D Anam, I also have Matcha Soft Serve, which is very interesting. From Born to Stand Out, I have their collab with Fugazi. From Kai's Perfumes, I have Vanilla Debauche. Not sure if I said that correctly. I'm not going to show these up close because there's nothing to see. And from Zoologist, I think that's what the rest of these are. So King Cobra, I had ordered that a while ago, but that was the newest one at the time. And then we also now have the new Beaver Maple. And then I had to reorder Tyrannosaurus Rex. the Macaque Fuji Apple Edition, Hummingbird, and the Macaque Yuzu Edition. So my sister and I will do all of the zoologist ones in one video, and I'll try to review. I have a bunch of Lucky Scent samples. Like, I have, the samples that I have are just insane. But I love just smelling them, and I can't afford, well, I don't know if anybody can afford to just purchase all these fragrances, and they're so expensive. All right, so that's what I got from Lucky Scent. And then from Aroma Concepts, I got 3 fragrances. So we have the Marshmallow Blush, which is a dupe for the Kayali Yum Bougie Marshmallow. And I'm gonna review this in a video with all of my marshmallow fragrances and let you know what I think about them. I also have Vo Zest, and let me show you what this looks like. It's in that same kind of felt packaging like the patisserie bottle. And I don't know, this dries down to what people are saying might be a dupe of Lyra by Italica, but I am not sure because it is very, very zesty. And then last but not least, I have from Maison Asrar. This is Date Night from the Jewels collection, and I believe this is supposed to be inspired by On a Date by Maison Margiela. So I will do a new Middle Eastern fragrances video with these. And finally, from Amazon, I did purchase Kahir Felicity, and this is a dupe of the Silk Santal by KLE. And I have this one, and I think it's called Veil of Silk Santal or something like that by Dua. So I would like to review those two together. And I also do have Silk Santal by KLE. So I'd like to, let you know whether I think this is worth it. But I love Silk Santal 36 by KLE. So if I can find a way to save some money, that's what I want to do. And then also share it with you all. With everything that I purchased this month or last month, January, I did not use any of like my personal money, and I'm still trying to work with budgeting. I am just trying to take money from the channel and put it back into the channel. I am trying to save more money in my life, just financially. I would like to be in a better place. So I am trying to cut back on makeup, beauty, fragrance purchases because I have so many great fragrances and samples. I don't know how I would use it all up, but I have so much to talk about as far as comparisons and layering combinations and things like that, that I would love to share with you all. But I thought it would be fun to kind of see what's in and what's out. I don't want my fragrance collection to might be too late. I was gonna say I don't want it to get out of control, and I kind of think it's too late. I think my samples are out of control. I was gonna say it might be a little too late. I have just so much and so many fragrances, and it does add up. Even when things are cheap, it really does add up. So I am trying to cut back and at least talk about the things that I haven't talked about yet on this channel. And hopefully if there's something that I don't like, that I'll be able to rehome it, because some of these things I have no choice but to blind buy. I do try to let the fragrances sit, but sometimes they just don't mix with your chemistry. So this month I was pretty fortunate that someone wanted these fragrances, but I don't want to find myself in that situation very often at all. Let me know what you think about my fragrance R.I.Ps and the ones that have just entered my collection. And that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. You know it always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.